In this week's lesson, we're going to be developing the ideas we looked at last time with that caged chord workout and seeing how we can use that as a foundation to develop your soloing using pentatonic scales. This is the beauty of the caged system, which I teach in my guitar blueprint course, in that we can take a bar chord form or even just an octave shape, and upon that we can put arpeggios and scales. Our focus will be pentatonic scales because the major pentatonic is a pretty well guaranteed way to sound good when soloing over a major chord. Why that is that the major pentatonic contains the 1, 3, 5 of the major triad, and to it we add the major second and major sixth. So a major pentatonic, its spelling is root 2, 3, 5, 6. Root 2, 3, 5, 6. Root. So that right there you may have seen taught as position 1 of the major pentatonic. But as you look at it, you will see that it works around this bar chord form. It's just right there. Each of those 5 bar chords that we worked in last week's workout has a corresponding major pentatonic scale. The setup for this workout then is to be, again, working through that ascending fourths progression. But this time, instead of playing the chord, we are going to be either playing up or down the corresponding major pentatonic. Just reviewing the chord progression from last time and thinking in terms of the chord shapes. So we start on the G root note with the E shape. That then went to the A shape. That went then to the D shape with the third in the bass. Then we had G shape and C shape. At that point, then we'd be back to E, but everything is 1 fret higher. The sequence continues in that way, etc., etc. The backing track for this week's workout, available to Patreon group members, is in a 6 count. So what that is going to allow us to do is to play right across all of the 6 strings, 1 beat per string, and then as we go in the opposite direction, we're going to be changing the pentatonic scale. We'll walk through it first of all in free time, and then we'll put it to the backing track so you can see the idea here, what you want to try and aim towards. Starting with the G chord in the E shape, we will ascend the E shape scale up to its highest note, and then this is the starting point, if it is part of the same scale, with coming back on the next chord. So that next chord is the A shape. So we can descend from the same note, descending the A-shaped scale. Then we would be in the D shape, a common note on the bottom, so we go up the D shape, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we have the G shape. Now from this note right here, we're 1 fret higher for the top note of the G-shaped pentatonic. We descend. Then would be the C shape. So again, this is a common note. So we have the C shape. And then we return to the E shape, but 1 fret higher. This again is a common note, descending the E shape this time. Now because there are 5 caged forms, you will find that the E shape, for example, we started with it descending towards the floor, and when it comes back round, you'll be taking it in the opposite direction. So you're covering both bases with this exercise. And that basically is the setup of the exercise. It can just continue and continue like we did with the bar chords, as high up the neck as you want to take it. So let's put that to the backing track and you can see what we're aiming for. this develops then, once you've given that a few rounds across a few practice sessions, you can then start to be more musical, if you like, being more creative, thinking about more solo lines rather than just simply ascending or descending these scale patterns. As you come to do that though, hopefully these notes will now be under your fingers and you're going to know more instinctively where those good notes are. The final stage then is to remove that limitation of that same playing position and let yourself be a little more free in finding these pentatonic notes across the fretboard. Again, the idea here is that wherever you are, you know where the next pentatonic shape is going to be because you've drilled it so well in this exercise. So there you go, the CAGED pentatonic workout. If you've got some value from that, please don't forget a like on the video and do subscribe if this is your first time here, remembering as you do so to hit that bell icon not to miss any future lessons. Tabs with the full exercise and the backing track used are available to members of my Patreon group. You can help support the channel and get exclusive bonuses for as little as $3 per month. You can find out more about that and join the group via the link down below or in the cards. And if you'd like to develop these ideas and get my complete guide to fretboard fluency, then Guitar Blueprint is the course for you. You can find out more about that via my online store with the link again down below or in the cards. And while you're over there, be sure to grab your free copy of Fretboard Mastery, my guide to learning the notes on the fretboard in just a few days. Thank you very much. You practice well, and I'll see you next time.